Hey, this is Rockman. Welcome back to more Majora's Mask. Hey, bro. It's time for Coffee and Anju Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Which is a great movie, according to Rich Evans. Remember that breakdancing movie? Just like your Discord, right? Hey Doom, how's it going? Ratmus, tell everyone about your eye infection. Why did your horrible job cause you to get an eye infection? Did they even promote you? You should wear even more safety glasses. Tomorrow afternoon I have to drive Dad to the ghetto to buy office chairs, because that's where he buys office chairs, in the ghetto. What if there was a relic that automatically cast Safe and Shell at the same time? Now that's crazy talk! It's a great saga compared to what I'm going to have to go through tomorrow. We were just talking crazy right now. Why do I have an empty bottle on my C button anyways? For some...
You can leave the stock pot in right now. Also, I was going to show you something before you started stream that was going to be relevant, and then you go and do this to me, so now I'm pissy. Not like hugely pissy, but a little bit pissy. So it was going to be funny.
Definitely not my fault. Definitely not to do something that will make you pissy.
All the pissy that you're just digging yourself into whatever. Anyway, the funny I was going to show you was one of those little Facebook thingies, and it said, "My girlfriend. He's not answering his phone. He must be cheating on me." And then it was me, and it's a thing of Link doing the Brennan mask quest with the little chicks. It's like, yeah, Rockman, why are you cheating on me? And be funny. I already did that quest, so. Yeah. Are you going to flee? Am I supposed to have your checklist up?
Get over here this quickly. You did somehow. I got a picture of him from Star Wars. Is that Fleet 3?
How dare you do that to that Goron? Poor Goron. You horrible person. I hope you eat food from that bug-infested kitchen. Hello, Mr. Zeus. Y'all hear my mother sneeze?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Does he get on it after he falls past Corin? And is the reason behind that rat mess because the cloud has something against Yajirobe and his beans? Hey, Stone Knox, how's it going?
Hi, Stomachs.
But if it can fly up there, then why did Goku even need to climb the tower to begin with, right? Because that's cheating. Stone Knox, how many episodes of MASH have you watched today? Armor and Magnum PI. Was there a nun in the episode? You must have watched Knight Rider, right, Stone Knox? It sounds right up your alley, right? I've watched Knight Rider several times. Alright, mailed the letter. Day 2, 6 p.m. Alex had to say it twice. I am coffee. Still Nice needs to borrow my DVDs. I'm not letting you borrow my German Blu-rays. Those are worth a lot of money. Oh my, I pity you. What do you think, Ratmus? Yes, Norm Macdonald was a visionary. So I already got the bottle. I need to get the postman's hat, right? Which means I need to give the thingamajig to the postman himself. So yeah, while we're waiting here, that's when I should tell you guys what Ratmus is talking about, right? Well, I told you that on Saturday, we're going out to this big family meal at this restaurant for my parents' 55th wedding anniversary. And yes, my aunt from California is flying in Friday night. Wish Doom was coming with her. So yeah, Ratmus wants to tell everyone about how we had to look at the menu, and it's one of those things they're getting where it's like they choose, I think, 2 appetizers from a list of a bunch of appetizers, and then they had to choose 2 salads, and it's because it's all family style. Like 2 appetizers, 2 salads, I think 2 desserts, I guess side dishes. But then for the main course, the entree, we choose 3 entrees out of the whatever possibilities are. But then when people get there, they get to choose which of those 3 entrees that they want individually. Everything else is family style. So we had this wonderful argument about what entrees we were gonna get, because this place is like, I guess, sort of like a steakhouse. So my dad was like, the beef is so good, we have to get the steak, and they were like, my mom and dad agreed that they wanted to have prime rib because they had prime rib at their wedding, and this is their wedding anniversary. So one of the things was prime rib, and then the other thing Rams's girlfriend was saying, which we all agreed with, is like, you can't have 3 beef entrees. You have to have something else in case people don't want it. So we had to choose a chicken or a fish. They chose a chicken, whatever. That wasn't the point. The point was, besides the prime rib and the chicken, I wanted the filet mignon. And my dad said that filet mignon is shit and it's garbage and he said that nobody in their right mind would ever want a filet mignon to choose from this place. That they would want, what was the other choice for Atmos? A New York strip steak? So what do you think about that, Doom? Or Song or Stelnox?
I think it's not your dinner, so you don't have a choice.
It is my dinner. I told him I wouldn't eat anything except the filet mignon. So he called up the restaurant, and even though you're only supposed to have 3 choices, everyone else is getting 3 choices between the New York strip, the chicken, and the prime rib, but I am specifically getting filet mignon, and I'm the only one. Who the hell would want a New York strip instead of a filet mignon?
Plenty of people.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I also prefer the prime rib.
Somebody canceled, so there's an extra seat. Song, you want to fly in? Doom, you want to fly in with my aunt? Stelnox, you want to come in and get a hot dog? I'm sure that's on the menu. Dad said to ask. He said to ask specifically Song, Doom, and Stelnox. No, he didn't. Sorry, Stelnox, my dad doesn't know who you are.
I don't have the right stuff to go on an airplane right now.
Stuff?
The correct IDs.
Oh, really?
Okay, so my ID, my driver's license expires in June, and to do all the stuff for the real ID, I'm gonna have to put one of the utilities in my name, and I just don't feel like doing that right now. And the DMV is just clusterfucked with people trying to get the real ID right now because they need it, versus I don't really actually need it. So I'm just gonna get a regular driver's license for right now, and I'll worry about the real ID later. This is kind of I know there was they've been talking about the real ID for years. I didn't need a new license. My license expires this June.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think the whole. I don't remember if the whole restaurant is family style. It's a thing that's because we have 20 something people coming, so there's different menu options that you can choose where you choose how many sides you can get or how many entrees you can choose from and so on, and obviously the price goes up the more you want. So that was the option that my parents decided on, the X amount of price per person with X amount of choices. So. But yeah, as far as the real ID goes, I think it must have been like March of 2021, because I know it was during COVID, but it was my birthday, so I don't. It wasn't 2020. It must have been 2021 when my license expired, and I wanted to get the real ID and get it out of the way, so I had to, in the midst of quote unquote COVID, wake up at like 7 in the morning, go to the driver's license place, and I had to wait outside in a line in the rain for at least an hour before we even got into the building.
So when the real ID thing was like, I still had a working passport, so I was like, oh, if I need to like fly domestically, I'll just use my passport. Honestly, whatever. And then my passport expired a couple years into the pandemic, like the same year my dad died, and we would have both had to renew our passports the same year. And so I just was like, nope, I've got other shit going on. So it's expired now. So I need to do a passport and the real ID. And I'm just like, I've got other shit going on right now.
Hey, Free
Like,
Infinity,
I'm not
how's it
traveling
going?
anywhere.
Well, but yeah, my passport expired a long time ago, and it's expired so long that I would have to get a whole new passport. I'm glad I at least got the real ID out of the way, so I have that.
Yeah, free and pinning mine. I gotta renew mine before June. Yeah. For my standard renewal, I'll just do it online. Absolutely. I just can't really get the real ID right now because I need proof of my residency in Virginia, which is either a mortgage or like my deed or the rental agreement, like if I was renting an apartment, or utilities in my name, none of which I have, because I live with my mother, and everything's in her name. So we're gonna have to like switch the water to my name at some point.
Yeah, well, like I said, whenever it was 2021 when I went down there and got my real ID, and then that was going to expire this year on my birthday, but then I was able to renew that online. It might only be 3 years at a time here, Doom. I'm surprised that they let you renew yours for that long, but when I got my real ID, I didn't need to have a bill or a proof of residency or anything like that. I had like I probably had my birth certificate, my social security card, and
Those stuff too.
that was probably it.
What kind of stuff I already have? I just, for some reason, I need proof of Virginia residency, and it's just like,
Yeah, obviously the laws are different in every state.
I need one of those things plus like a driver's license or a social or something like that. But like one of those primary documents. I was like, this is ridiculous. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm guessing mine is 4 years because if I'm right, it was 2021 and 20 that's 4 years, so it was probably 4 years. Yeah, okay, I got the thing with
Virginia DMV is awful.
I got the Postman hat art piece, so I'm looking at the Deku Nut Playground or going into the Southern Swamp. I didn't get any rupees this cycle. I guess I'll get deposit 200 before I save. What does that say, Ramus? I'm too lazy to try to read it.
You said you got the heart piece for the postman's hat?
Yes. Why wouldn't you mix katakana and hiragana? Oh, because Ratmus was using a pun. He was saying Ohio gozaimasu. I get it. Um, I remember around 2005, I was going to this community college because I was supposed to be studying accounting. While at the same time, I was taking some Japanese classes. So I want to say it was during that horrible tax class I had actually, where I found out how horrible taxes are. But like, so I was in the classroom for the tax class, I think it was. It was about to start. It hadn't started yet. And I was doing like Japanese homework. And somebody else in the class like saw me doing Japanese homework and started they're like, "Oh, you're studying Japanese or whatever? Like, what does this mean?" And somehow I told this person, I guess they were asking that there are 3 different, written languages in Japanese, kanji, hiragana, and katakana, and they were like, "Oh wow, like that sounds crazy." Like, so do you use these 3 different writing languages in 3 completely different scenarios? And I'm like, "Oh no. You can use all 3 in the same sentence commonly." And they were like, "What?" If you guys thought Coffee and Andrew was boring, wait till you see what we're doing next. I guess one of my least favorite parts of this game. But yeah, the reason why I say the tax class was horrible in particular, and I may have told this before, but like pretty much every like exam or quiz or any time they ever gave you a question that in tax class, it's always the only way to study taxes is to do taxes. So it's like, well, the question here is, this person is filing married jointly, or it's an individual, and they have this, 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 and now do their income taxes. Like, that was the only possible question that you could ever do in a tax class, or at least that I ever did. So the thing is, every question that I ever did, no matter if it was on a quiz or a test or whatever, they give you the scenario, and I do the taxes, I never got 100% correct. There was always something wrong. No matter what, there was always something that I did wrong. And that's when I realized that taxes are just a bunch of fucking bullshit and no one can ever get them right. I don't know how anyone ever, does it themselves online, because whatever you just did, it was wrong. I can guarantee you that.
Please don't ask. Please don't ask why he was taking those classes.
He already asked.
Are you gonna tell him? Man's having flashbacks.
Hold on a second. So basically, when I was out of college for 2 years, and I still didn't know what the hell I wanted to do with my life, My parents are like, you're going to go to this person where you're going to take a test and they're going to do a personality thing on you, and then you're going to figure out what job is best for you. So I went to them and I took the damn test, and they were like, the best job for you is an accountant. So my parents were like, guess what, Rockman? You're going to community college to become an accountant. So I went to community college to become an accountant, studied accounting for 3 or 4 years at the community college, studied for the CPA exam, took the CPA exam, passed the CPA exam, become an accountant. Of course, in those 3 or 4 years or whatever, I hated every goddamn second of it. And it was definitely not the job that I ever would want it or would ever be good at. And it was a bunch of fucking bullshit, and I hated it. And I never became an accountant. Despite the fact that my dad still refers to me as a CPA, even though I passed the CPA exam almost 20 years ago, and I don't know what the statute of limitations are, or even if there is one, but there fucking should be, because I don't remember jack fucking shit about any of it. And I hope Song was listening to every word I said instead of having her fingers in her ears with la 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 la. So what we're doing in Majora's Mask right now is the Deku Nut Playground all 3 days, which is kind of annoying to me, so I just do it by itself. So yeah, we by all means, we can continue talking about whatever while I do this nonsense. But this has to be done because this is part of the game. And this is one of the few heart pieces that Bunny did not get, by the way, when she played the game.
CPA licenses expire September 30th every 3 years in your state.
Okay, well, tell that to my dad. Just kidding, definitely don't tell him that. You can't be good at your job if you hate it. Mm-hmm.
Now, CPAs must complete 120 hours of continuing professional education, including 4 hours of ethics, and pay a renewal fee. So you might not have to take another test, but the license expires.
So what were you saying, Doom? If you had taken one of those tests and a professional streamer would have been one of the options when you took that test, would the test have said that yes, that's what you should become? Yes, I did. That's definitely what the test should have said for me, right? God damn it, why do we have to live in a society? Doom, I think recently, maybe a week ago, or maybe it was when Bunny was playing Majora's Mask. I don't remember. At some point, somebody was talking about something about their landlord forcing them out, and I remember you saying something like, "Oh yeah, well our landlord, came up to us one day and was like, yeah, you got 30 days to get the hell out," or whatever that happened. And like when you mentioned that, I was trying to remember the name of whatever game it was. I was 60. I was trying to remember the name of whatever game it was that you were streaming at the time that you never finished because of that move. What was that game? But I couldn't figure it out, and so I just let it go. So is that one of those Tales of games that what's his face likes? The Tales games.
Rhino
Chew. That was way too early. Shit, I talked to the guy on this side. So was no one more pissed that Doom stopped streaming that game than Rhino Chew, I guess. Didn't you say that there's like a million different Tales games? So Vesperia and Symphonia are just two of them, huh? How many has Bunny streamed? I saw those out of the corner of my eye while I was doing it. Those are such weird fucking words. Zestria, Bestria, Restria. That's what it looked like out of the corner of my eye. Sounds like some goddamn sci-fi witches or something. It's definitely a made-up word. So how many random people who just came into Bunny's chat from Majora's Mask, were upset that she didn't get this heart piece? Probably a couple of sick fucks. They would have been pissed if she hadn't got all the masks. Bunny's putting her edited edited playthrough of Majora's Mask on YouTube, and there's like 11 videos so far. I haven't watched any of them. I bookmarked the playlist, and I'm like, I should probably watch this. And I'm like, well, maybe I should wait until they're all out. Like, they're only up to when she fought freaking Georg, which again gave me PTSD just looking at that video. You've heard things. You've heard things. Oh, scary, scary things. You don't want to watch those things. Whoa. You should just watch me beat Georg instead. Georg. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it.
Sadness.
I don't know what I dislike more, the Town Octopus game or this. It might be this.
Town Octopus game, Moyne Braid's laundry. We shall be forever grateful. Swear I don't know any game he doesn't do that with Doom.
You gotta 100% the game no matter what the game is. You're not gonna like all 100% of it.
Possibly he doesn't complain about Portal. I don't really remember how many complaints he has about Final Fantasy VI. Mostly because he just plays the way he wants to play, and he ignores things he ignores about them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can. Yeah.
You guys know I'm right here, right?
No, you're not.
Yeah, I mean, there's every Zelda game pretty much has mini games. Not every Zelda game that I don't like. I mean, Ocarina of Time, I don't like the shooting gallery. Most of the shooting galleries. I mean, Song, you don't like
the figurines.
That doesn't exist. There's that one grotto or whatever it is in Wind Waker where it just has like almost infinitely respawning. Assholes. That's
And you
pretty
can get that heart piece, right?
I got the heart piece, yes.
Is he thinking about games he like? So I wasn't really paying attention to, ooh, look, a heart piece of a Link's head.
It's like I don't look forward to the Deku Nut Playground when I'm playing Majora's Mask. I don't look forward to that. I look forward to that. So is it time to go to the swamp and rescue Kotake or whatever and get a bottle? I get guide tech. I don't have that song yet. Like, I already went to the swamp. I already went to the swamp and I struck the owl statue, so I'll just warp there. Shit. is my stream, I can be very clear that these turtles are saying date rape. That's just objective fact. Thanks, you fucking monkey, you juked me. Get to a turtle. So much effing exciting things. Bunny found out the hard way. If you let it get to day 2, then she leaves the shop and goes randomly around the woods looking for her sister. You gotta find where she is, and the correct route that the monkey takes you through to even find her is different on each day. I guess it's always the same route on each day, so like, technically, if I always come here on day 1, I could memorize where this monkey was going and he wouldn't juke me, but I ain't got the fucking brain power for that, so. Just follow him. Folks leaving. You guys enjoying the swamp scenery?
You think it's poisonous?
That frog, you'll never amount to anything. That octo will never amount to. He's dead. Don't they say disembarking on like the Disneyland train or the monorail or something? Probably where I learned the word.
Dan, what if we played this music while you were trying to be Solid Snake and be all stealthy? Anyone who's played those games for that matter. Do you have water?
Now, I think I might have been AFK when if Bunny went all the way back here to plant a magic bean here.
Yep, to get 20 rupees.
How did she feel about that?
He felt disgusted.
She left in disgust. Wreck it. fuck this guy's pattern is. Seems like they don't even have a pattern. They just do whatever the fuck they want. Which order should I do these in, buddy? This is why it's important to practice at the Deku Nut Playground, right? Practice for this, right? for the dungeon. We still have 3 heart pieces to get. The spider webs will never amount to anything. That owl will never amount to anything. Oh shit! There's gum inside my Deku pipes. Yes. What kind of question is that? that way? Oh, okay. I don't know if you can call that a disco granny since I didn't want that to happen. I was gonna stop in on the ferry because she could have refilled my magic, but I missed it. Song? Did song fall asleep? Oh, put me here, amazingly enough. Didn't expect that. Rappers. You guys remember that Super Mario Odyssey where Song was snoring during the Sand Kingdom? Doom, you said you didn't want to do the checklist, but now you have no choice. Just kidding, you're not even an editor. We gotta give that picture of the Deku King and we gotta do the Gossip Stone thingamajig. After that, I don't believe there's anything I can do other than the temple. I'm just double checking. So should I hang up on Song then?
What?
We thought you were asleep.
I had my head back and my eyes closed for a little bit. You were doing cleanup stuff for the day. And I was kind of like, all right, I don't need to pay attention to this part.
Sure you're about to start snoring again.
All right, miss. I've been here. Do I need to mark anything off the checklist?
No, I didn't.
How do you save a pictograph between days?
You don't. What's Sadie got to be worried about? She doesn't have an eye infection.
Reading Gossip Stone?
Yes. Anybody know where all the holes are?
In your pants?
I guess I need new pants then. told Bunny where these four holes were. I was looking up a guide that I even knew. So yeah, apparently you need to walk right up to the fucking big one right in front of it. And I've never, I don't think I've ever tested it, but I believe you can, as long as you are a Deku with the Sonata, or a Goron with the Lullaby, or a Zora with the New Wave Bossa Nova, you can do this. You just have to make sure it's all three the same. Bunny did it with the Goron song. I do it with the Deku song because obviously that's the first thing I got. So I don't think I've ever tried it with the Zora. I was rolling his head. Was it because the Goron can probably punch this rock out of the way? Well, luckily I found 5 bombs somewhere, so. You know what else is fast is the bunny hood, right? Yeah, not as fast as a Goron, yeah. You really did it, huh? You really were that pissed at him for getting you that shit? But yeah, so after I get this heart piece and deposit some rupees, then we'll probably be good to go to start the dungeon. And I want to say one of the holes is somewhere down here by the south exit, and one of them is by the observatory, I would believe. Your mom didn't like red bean paste? What was the name of those snacks that we got at Mitsuo Ratmus last year? Dorayaki. I think those had red bean paste inside them, Doom, and they seemed fine to me. I think I said that, like, the Japanese told me that red bean paste was sweet, and I was like, it wasn't sweet at all. It had no taste to it, and Doom was like, yeah, that's because Americans have a different definition of sweet than other people, clearly. Is that what he eats? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Or is that cannibalism? I don't know. Like sweet tea full of sugar, right, Song?
Don't drinks tea.
Whenever I get boba, I ask for the fat. The dog's out. Who just gave me this heart piece? Is it the same guy in Vice City who gives you money for flying a helicopter through rings? Doom, you should tell me at what point I get to in the game where I have more hearts than you ever had, right?
What if he answers now?
I don't think it's quite that early. I'm Bon Jovi on what Doom had. Do you remember how much money you put into the bank? Was it 5,000? What a piece of shit. Now that's what I call interest. Well, that's what I call a piece of shit. Alright, next heart piece I need to clear Woodfall Temple. Same with the next mask and item / upgrade. So that means, people of the chat, that we are going to Woodfall Temple. Disney Stitch Angel Soy Sauce dish. Alright, chat vote, should we do Woodfall Temple without the guide? Look, I'm starting a temple on a brand new 3-day cycle with the time slowed down immediately. I got one stick, Doom. Is it going to be enough? It wasn't enough for Bunny. You'll have to show me how to do that. 'Cause I'm not sure that you can kill the Deku Baba you were talking about in the correct way. Like, in Ocarina of Time, I just mindlessly slash my sword and whatever happens, happens. In this game, I just mindlessly Deku spin into it and whatever happens, happens. So, we'll see. Ralphie! Ralphie! I believe those are the only two Ralphies in this room. Without looking at the guide. I guess that means the sparkles went away. Now, let's see if there was maybe Deku sticks in this grass. Just rupees. Really? They had those big spider sculptulas guarding rupees. It stinks in here. Sure it does. Okay, that one definitely gave me a stick. But I wasn't. This one. That one gave me a Ralphie and then a nut came out. I don't think that one. See, I think the problem is I don't think that one can give sticks. And that was the one Bunny was trying to get sticks from. I guess we just didn't remember or didn't see that there was that one here also. Because this one seems to attack in a different way. I don't think it extends like the other one did. As it's snapping at you. Do I need to exit the room? It seems like this one just keeps respawning. Maybe this one I do need to exit the room. Try that again because I didn't hit it when it was upright after I hit it the first time. Try that. So wait till it attacks. It wasn't. It didn't go fully upright that time. Okay, it gave us a stick. The But that was way too fucking complicated to get a goddamn stick. And especially when this other one gives a stick a lot easier. Now, how many sticks do I have? 4. Ralphie! Yes, we learned some more Majora's Mask mysteries today, right now. But I don't think there are Deku Babas that attack in that specific way in Ocarina. It seemed like that one was kind of different, maybe because it has the Ralphie in it. Or maybe I just have to pay more attention to... I mean, I know that there's a thing in Ocarina of Time where you hit them when they're vertically extended and it gives you a stick. Like, I know that part, but I do not remember or did not remember that there were Deku Babas that attacked in that way, where they like started out lower to the ground and they lunged forward at you in a horizontal fashion. I don't remember them doing that. And then again, maybe I didn't just pay enough attention to the Deku Babas. Like, I remember them more being like the first Deku Baba. But I'm just not remembering. Okay, I was like, that was the map. Then where the hell is the key? It's right over here. So I need to go and look at the Deku Babas that are in the Deku Tree dungeon, is what you're telling me. You want me to stream Ocarina of Time again, that's what you're telling me? No, not Master Quest. That was the most recent thing that we did, Rapmus. Remember you... Well, I guess technically you did the dungeons, but still... Ralphie! Watching Master Quest, there's no Deku Babas like that, right? Alright, now there's still more Ralphies in here. One of them's in a beehive above me, and the other one's right below me. Can't get them right now. Time to use our sticks that we collected. I gotta come from over here. Clearly you need to play Master Quest again, Doom. And then I can use that wonderful command. Now, fucking hell. So somebody put the ROM for Master Quest on an N64. I wonder if that would... I wonder how well that would play. Are the buttons mapped correctly to the N64 controller? Like we tried to get on the GameCube? If the buttons were mapped correctly and the controller worked better, then that might be better than playing it on the GameCube, for all I know. Hell, couldn't Nintendo just put that ROM on their N64 NSO? Shit. Exactly. We all wish the Reginator was still there, right? So we could finally find out why they call him the Reginator. Rabbits, you sound like Bashir last year. He saw Mia Hone in that sanctuary, and he was like, they could cure that man right now if they gave a damn. Is Mia Hone really making them rich with these Pikmin sequels? Is that really what's happening? Let me, did we ever find out if there were sticks over here? Oh yeah, I guess Bunny checked and there wasn't. And that was part of the problem, right? I guess it was probably... I was going to check those Deku Babas, but I just went right up here. It was probably hearts because I needed hearts. Those are called necessity pots, but the ironic thing is they usually don't give you what you need. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, so... I think it's dark here on the stream. It's way darker on my television.
Yeah. Wow.
Can't see anything.
You can change the brightness on your TV in it.
Ralphie! It's not letting me. The brightness, contrast, color, tint, and sharpness are all locked at 50%. I don't know why. I'm not fucking with that. Does John Locke play a lot of Pikmin? More of a board game guy. Although he does like video chess, right? And it freaked me out so much here when Buddy came over here and just wouldn't step on this fucking switch. Which is how you get those so that you don't have to fucking do any of that ever again if you fall down. Let's just go over here to the boss. Mini boss. Oh, some magic. See, necessity pots didn't give me magic.
You need magic for this guy?
I need magic because my magic meter isn't full and it's driving me nuts.
Isn't that a dinophole, not a lizardphole? Yeah! I got it right!
Yeah, she was way overthinking fights with dinophole type enemies throughout the entire game. Whoa. It's the hero's bow, but this is Termino. Who the fuck is their hero? Never thought about that. I think this was the last stray fairy that Bunny found. Ralphie! Remus, I thought you were saying when he called in the turtle, I was like, didn't we all say what the fuck the first time we saw him call in the turtle? music. Don't worry, dude. Ratmus can tell you word for word everything that guy says, 100% canon. Right, Ratmus? Ralphie. I was thinking I was going over there, but I can't do that yet. Not what I wanted. Hit it from here. Ralphie. Ralphie.
No magic for you. No, you got the magic. No. Does it smell like chili?
Something smells like chili. Yo mama. Yo mama. Now he's dead, and I hope we never see that guy again. How toxic is Sheik's mom, Radmus? I seized that shit. This ain't no reverse boss order run. We have to return the ferries, do the Mask of Sense, do the boat cruise. There's 3 things to do. Right after this cutscene. Right after we meet Ziggy. I'll never forget it, Radmus.
What if this guy gave you a wrong number and never called you back?
Would he be like Radmus's ex-girlfriend?
Did you ever play that when you only had a couple of the guys, so you just watched them struggle against the moon?
Yeah, I'm sure it did. Might have done it with 3 of them on stream for some reason.
It's funny when just one. It's like, I'm doing my best. I'm feeling miserably.
Put that dead water buffalo out of its misery. It just occurred to me, like, what if this game was different, where, like, now that I beat this temple and unpoisoned the swamp, like, what if that did save with the Song of Time? Like, every time I saved, like, an area, like, what if it was all saved forever? That'd be kind of different. Like, what if you actually, after you help Anju and Coffee, and you go back to the first day, and none of that is like that anymore. Obviously, they didn't do that because then like certain quests couldn't be done. But if there was a way that they could have done the game differently, where like you could still do those quests, or you wouldn't need to do those quests or something, if the changes you made were permanent like that. I don't know. What if it was just always spring in the mountains? That would be great. I didn't even talk to any monkeys on this fucking cycle, and I still smell like monkeys. I guess the entire inside of Woodfall Temple is just covered in monkey feces, right, Ratmus? I want Doom to come back in an hour and tell us what he had for dinner. Quickly, Mr. Bunny. Bunny to be like, please, Mr. Bunny was my father. I have 2 arrows left. Sure. Speaking of Mugu Guy Pan, when I was at the grocery store, my intention was to get broccoli and mushrooms and some chicken to cook. And then when I was at the chicken, like they had instead on sale this thing of like some sort of Asian beef. I think it was like Szechuan beef or something like that. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll try this. But like the sauce that it came in was a completely different flavor profile than what I was expecting. It's like, the next time I have it, I need to add different spices, basically. Don't worry, Ratmus, I took them to the other fairies of the same color for you. A new sword technique of all things. Never again. Is there a game that you want to play with Cobra when he comes over that you know of? 2 months from tomorrow, we'll be leaving for Wisconsin. Is it time for me to complain about another part of this game, the Deku Butler? Is anyone even listening to me?
No. I would love to do those 2 other things. Is it 2 other things? Yes, because someone didn't mark it off. Mask of Sense, which I'm about to do, and then the Southern Swamp Improved Boat Cruise Heart Piece. We got to do that. Who is Discord messaging me? Can't look at that right now. As much as I would love to do this, play the Song of Time, then take a break, I feel like I have to take a break right now. So if anyone has to leave during the break, bye. Thanks for being here. I can't wait any longer. you sure about that?
No, my dad is extremely annoying, and I will have to go back up there soon. I take it everyone else left in disgust.
If you mean left to get food and left to go to bed. What's the point of having all these Deku scrubs in this race thing?
To watch. The slightest idea where he went, I can't see anything. This is why I hate this. Just gonna look at OBS now. Fucking asshole. I forgive you. This heart piece that I'm about to get is also. Wow. Just fuck. This heart piece that I am not about to get soon enough, thanks to this witch bitch not being here, is one of the heart pieces that Bunny did not get during her run. I believe she took the boat cruise expecting it to be something else, and came across the mini game and didn't even really try, and then just gave up and left. Just sell me the damn potion. Got time for you. Song?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a not good day at work or something?
It was fine. It's like today was a lot of prep for tomorrow. because there's going to be stuff we're doing tomorrow. So I'm just kind of like, ugh, tomorrow. It wasn't a bad day. It was just like.
I thought that was all I had to do, and any second Dad's gonna be calling me. Alright, well, now before I do this, I'm at the BRB again.
Okay. Yes.
Alright, time for this. If I hit her, she will never forgive me. It went right through her, and then it looked like it went right through the target. These look like they're going through the target. Come on! Spent it and blew it hard. A long time since I failed at this minigame. I just want to be done with this. I think she said I needed 19. I don't know if it's over 19. I don't know if it's 19, 20. I'd like to do 21 to be safe. She said she'd never forgive me. I don't know how many times you can hit her before she ends the game. Hopefully a lot. Again. Shit. Just stop it here. That'll be good enough. Got the heart piece. Wasn't that fun? No! Don't care about the 16 rupees that I have. Anything else, or can I play the Song of Time? Don't care about anything that I have. Double check the checklist. Should not be anything else that I need to do right now. I'm saving. Alright, now that we have done that area, alright, before we do Snowhead Temple, there is only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heart pieces that I can get. One, two, three, 4 of them are from mini games. One of them is from saving 5,000 rupees, and I only had like 1,100 right now. The other one's from the title deed. As for masks, well, theoretically we could do the Mask of Truth if we wanted to use magic beans instead of a hook shot. There's also Don Giro's, which is in the Mountain Village. There's the 2 quiver upgrades, Tingle Map, the biggest bomb bag. That's about it. So, in other words, right now I could start doing things like the shooting galleries, or we could just start doing a plot over to Snowhead, which is what I feel like doing right now. So we're going to ignore the quivers and the shooting galleries for right this second, maybe next stream. So I'm going to get some money, maybe 200 rupees. And a Moon's Tear so that we can get that when we go over there.
6 a.m. is too early to be jumping.
Can you do the code command? Song.
Oh, no. 5, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. It's like I'm not next to my keyboard. Can't type so fast.
So what you're telling me is you're away from keyboard?
Yes.
So how's everyone in chat doing when they're dead? Is Doom ever going to come back and tell us what we had for dinner? Some bombs and arrows really quick. There's some more bombs and arrows. Fuck, I forgot to get a boost here. Well, I'll go in here at least enough to like get the owl statue and whatnot, and I'll go and come back. I can't get Donjiro's mask or the bomb upgrade until I actually have the Goron mask, so I guess I'm gonna do some plot stuff
Plot things?
for that anyways. Yeah, I mean, that was my intention, it's just things gotta be done in the right order. Let's see, the title deed. I'm not going to do the title deed until I buy the bomb bag from him anyways, so. Just don't forget to go get a moon's tear for that. Snowhead map coming up. Let's read the sign. Goron village ahead, beware of the white wolfos, aka Wolfie with a new coat. Try to protect Titus in the snow. It's Wolfie, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tingle, ladies and gentlemen. Let's break his ankles.
Which would you prefer, broken ankles or broken knees?
The question is that.
The question I'm asking you while I hold a baseball bat.
If you're not near the keyboard, then you can't check stuff off, right? Shit, Wolfie, get out of here, Wolfie. Hoot hoot. Thankfully, after you get this, the owl leaves forever. Where does he go? Nobody knows and nobody cares. Gaze through it to see the mysteries. But it costs magic power, oh god. Remember if Bunny ever looked around this cave and found this? That's exactly how many rupees I was out. There's another chest in here. I think it's 50 rupees, though. Unfortunately, I can't hold it, but. Never coming back here anyway, so I may as well open it anyways. What's in it? Yep, it was indeed 50 rupees.
You put it back.
This link doesn't put back rupees. It goes against the standards of his community. What would happen if I just didn't talk to this guy at all? Just went over to his grave. Looking for magic power, necessity snowballs. I'd like to not be slipping and sliding on this ice. You know what I should do, Song? I should capture a Goomba, right?
Yes.
Wolfien's new coat. There's some magic. He needs to calm the fuck down. Luckily, he's just here. You know I can use magic. Now we can be a Goron, which is awesome. You know what's not awesome? Remembering how long it took Bunny to figure out what to do next year. You know how to be a Goron hero. I don't know. I don't need to read about how to do the Goron pound or anything, okay? I think I need to go talk to the baby first.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did not.
If you're going to remember. I'm going to be quiet about it.
This isn't a blind stream song.
What?
This isn't a blind stream, you know. You were just doing it to mess with me, right?
Have you thought about the doggy races?
Thanks for stopping. I just so happen to have 200 rupees here.
You just not remember which one that guy's in?
He's in a different one each day. Again, I can't remember that shit. Damn right, I'm Darmani. I ain't Darston. Hey, old man, if you forgot it, it's right here on this piece of cardboard. Totally come inside these drums.
Hi, Dune.
Well,
It makes sense you would recognize that smell.
welcome back, Dune. Thanks. Where was I at when you left? I think it was I just starting Odawa or something.
Yeah, I was about to say Abdallah?
Okay, yeah. You didn't miss much because in the middle. So after beating that, obviously, and taking the Deku Princess back and getting the Mask of Sense, I had to take an extended break, partially because of my dad. So once we did all of the once I got the Mask of Sense and that frickin' heart piece from What's Her Face, who caused me horrible pain also, then I saved and obviously headed. I said, forget the shooting galleries for right now. We're going straight to Snowhead. So that's what I've been doing. Trying to make this place lively. I try? Oh, it's crazy.
The Gorons are probably starving too. And you steal their food. Just like you stole his room that he correctly had reserved ahead of time. Or racist against Gorons.
If these Gorons are such stupid fucking gourmets that they'd rather starve than eat, food that isn't fancy, then frankly they deserve to starve. Right? That would be like if Doom was starving and because he couldn't get his, 17-course meal at the French Rage Laundry. The only thing he had to eat was Nancy Silverton's McChickens, and he just refused. He's like, I'm too much of a gourmet to eat anything else. Spontaneously dropped that when I went over the bridge. Speaking of Nancy Silverton, song, you showed me a picture of a video of Nancy Silverton when she was much younger, correct?
Correct.
Has Doom seen that?
I didn't send it to him.
Has
It was Nancy Silverton on a show with Julia Child.
Yeah, much younger Nancy Silverton. So we're all used to her being older. What about Martha Stewart? Are you used to her not being on TOC? You're damn right I'm Darmani.
But like what I showed Rock was like a short snippet of it. Didn't get the hat.
Yeah.
I was looking for Nancy Silverton stuff. I'm allowed to ask and clarify for that one.
When Bunny came here with no magic. What the fuck? Fail, I'd play Apex Legends. You guys don't need to see me stream Apex Legends. It's just like this. Just like this. Try to do the right thing and I just fail every time. That's basically what it is. Not at all. Let's see how that goes. Definitely what I wanted to be doing with my time. Never in all my years of playing this game have I had this difficulty.
But like, all of her mannerisms are still the same. Like, how she'll stand there and like look at someone while she's like co-whatevering. Same look. And some of her like finger mannerisms are the same, but I only know that because I've seen her do some cooking stuff.
I'm not getting the Mask of Truth today. We might even wait for the hook shot, I don't know. I'll do the 2 shooting galleries next stream. Which leaves the title deed, which I'm doing right now. 5,000 rupees might have to wait. And treasure chest, honey and darling is a question mark for tonight. I just save treasure chest, honey and darling and shooting galleries for next time. So Doom, as far as we know, we're still good for Mario Party on Wednesday. So that'll be the only other stream this week. So as me and Ratmus told you guys, our aunt is flying in Friday night and staying over the weekend and staying into next week. I don't know when she's leaving, possibly Wednesday. So I may not be able to stream next Monday for the most co-doom reason possible. My aunt is visiting and in the house, so I can't stream. I mean, it's not like I absolutely couldn't stream when she's here. It would probably just be a better idea not to. Alright, so yeah, the plan is we're going to do this title deed just enough so I can get the heart piece in the Goron land. And then we're going to play the Song of Time and end the stream for today. And whenever I come back to stream this next, we'll do the shooting galleries and various mini games. Before, I guess, moving on to Snowhead Temple. Oh, I have one. Cutscene, I'm a boring. Thanks for stopping, question mark. With the trouble that I've had with some of the mini games so far, I hope I don't have that much trouble with the shooting gallery. But who the fuck knows? Rockman and Rapmus definitely won't be streaming on Saturday because we'll be eating at that family get-together. Oh, and when I brought Dad upstairs, he told me that he found somebody to take the place of the person who was missing, so you guys are uninvited. Thanks for stopping. not mistaken, Bunny actually did all of the title deed art pieces. So we're not going to be saving 5,000 rupees anytime soon. As I said, we got 4 mini games, which give 4 heart pieces and 2 quiver upgrades. And ignoring the Mask of Truth, that's about it before Snowhead. And, so Doom, I'm looking at my following page. And NES Cardinality, he's one of those world record Star Tropics streamers along with Zelda. He does other speedruns besides Star Tropics, but the thumbnail for his video is it's just a giant like Super Mario Brothers 3 box, Super Mario Brothers 3 cartridge, Super Mario Brothers 3 instruction manual, and I'm like, I wonder which version it is. And Bunny's still doing Infinite Wealth. Fish is doing some sort of Ocarina randomizer stuff. So yeah. Well, I already said the checklist is up to date, and yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here because it's 10 o'clock and I don't feel like doing anything else today. So, yep. See you Wednesday. And let's see. I got. Yes, that's definitely not what I was talking about. Yeah, hopefully I survive going to that horrible place tomorrow to get fucking chairs for Dad. And we'll see you on Wednesday. And thanks, Song, and thanks everyone for being here and watching. That's the end of the stream. Bye, everyone.